Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I'm not ashamed to admit I was very nervous waiting for this test result to finally come in. And I'll tell you why. But first, a quick message from today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Private Internet Access. Well, I'm about to go on a month of cruises. I go to Rio de Janeiro, I go to Buenos Aires, I end up in Barcelona, I go to Rome. I'm traveling a lot of different destinations with a lot of different internet policies. But one policy that I maintain is I always want to travel with a VPN. A VPN hides my information from people and hackers who are looking to steal my private information like my bank accounts, my credit card numbers, and I would not dream of traveling and accessing a computer anywhere in these destinations without using my VPN. Now, why did I choose Private Internet Access as my VPN? Well, for one thing, they allow me to do unlimited devices. Not one, not two, not three, unlimited devices. So all my devices are covered under one plan at no extra cost. Also, they have a no log policy. This no log policy means they're not storing any of my data, which is exactly what I want from internet. I'm trying to keep my data to me and not to other people, including my VPN. And that's been proven in court by a third-party audit. So by following my link below, you too can have peace of mind when traveling by using your VPN and keeping your information safe. You will also get 83% off your subscription, as well as 4 months free. That's right. For as little as $2.03 a month, you can have that peace of mind while traveling. If you need to access your accounts, you know you're hiding your information from those people looking to steal it from you. Thank you to Private Internet Access for sponsoring this video. So I was particularly nervous about my next cancer checkup and my next CT scan, because that adrenal gland kind of popped up out of nowhere, where they called it, it's called a blow up, where for some reason one cancer cell caught on to one particular area and just did a flare up in that area. And luckily it was on something like the adrenal gland and not someplace else like my brain or my lungs or my spleen or something like that. But I had to have it removed, and then I had to have radiation, and then they were saying, maybe we should send you for chemo and maybe we shouldn't, and they decided that the radiation would be fine and we'll just go with that for now and then check it. And so on my Just Don channel, if you haven't subscribed there, please go over and do so. I'll leave a link down below. But I mentioned I got my first test in, but it was my CT chest report. So it was the upper area, lungs and stuff like that. And I was relatively confident that that area was okay because, the adrenal gland and that is not where the problems start. The colon and all, that's all lower. I was worried about my, kidneys and my spleen and maybe, the liver and stuff like that. So on that test result, it finally came out. It took a while because, I ended up taking the test the week going into Christmas. And so by the time the doctors are on holidays and they're really busy at Christmas time, short-staffed, it takes a while to get read. So I only got that result back. Well, I finally this morning woke up and I got the last result back. And I was really literally kind of apprehensive about opening it up because it took so long to come out. And I'm not overly confident. Like, I was clear for almost 2.5 years before that adrenal gland popped up again. And as I had mentioned in my other, I'm feeling a little sluggish, probably because, over the holidays and Christmas and that, and going on the trips right beforehand. I was in Universal Studios, I was on a cruise, you know, a couple cruises. You indulge, you eat, you go out to fancy restaurants, you do that kind of stuff. And that's probably the biggest thing about feeling the sluggishness. It's probably the extra weight I put on and things like that. But I was really apprehensive about checking this result out, but I'm ready to go over it with you now, and we'll see how it is. How did it do? Well, my liver, it says that there's no gross features, no suspicious lesions. Good. The gallbladder, well, it's gone, so it's removed, so they don't have to worry about that. Bile ducts, no important abnormality of the binary tree, no important abnormality of the pancreas. Now, on my other tests, they always say unremarkable. On this one, they're saying no important abnormality. I'd rather they just say unremarkable. Gastrointestinal tract, no important abnormality. And then we get into the adrenal right is unremarkable, which is good because that's the only one left. The other one is gone. They cut it out. So my right adrenal gland looks like it's doing well. Kidneys, no abnormality. I'm going to say unremarkable, okay? Let's just go with that. Kidneys, unremarkable. Urinary bladder, unremarkable. That's good. Reproductive organs, no abnormality of the prostate. I'm not going to say unremarkable for my reproductive organs. My spleen, no abnormality, in other words, unremarkable. Lymph nodes, nothing to be seen there, unremarkable there. And then when they check out some other areas, we have unchanged, mild, standing with no signs of it spreading, which is good. Other vessels, minimal, atheros, what you see the word there, I can't say it, of normal caliber, in other of the aorta with no major branch specimen. So it's doing fine. And then finally the bones and body wall, unremarkable, unremarkable. Lower thorax, lungs, base, heart was in the CT scan, and all of that was unremarkable as well. I really can't tell you how relieved I was this morning to open that up, because I was really kind of nervous about this test. And I don't normally get nervous for tests. But, you know, you can only go through so many surgeries, right? I've gone through 8. I've gone through 2 years now of chemo, and 6 just now with the other one, 7 weeks of radiation therapy. And I'm still here, and I'm still kicking, and I'm still cruising, and I'm still living my life, which is amazing. And I still, guys, you've heard me say it before, but I'm absolutely 100% honest with you that I honestly feel the majority of the reason I'm still here doing this is because of all the support that I've had, and being able to do this channel and share my stories with people, and share my nervousness, share my excitement, share my story of what I was going through and some of the hardships and some of the good things that happened. So if I couldn't do that, I probably might have just been stuck in my 1-bedroom apartment at the time, just sitting there doing nothing all day long because I can't go back to my normal job. I couldn't go back to my work, etc. And starting the YouTube channel and becoming a travel agent and all that, and getting to meet everybody out there and all the support you guys send me and things, and just the encouragement, and just being able to talk out there and vent some of the feelings that I have, like my nervousness about this test. And so from the bottom of my heart, I honestly thank each and every one of you for being here and helping me through all these times. And I know some people out there, there's always people in the comments, You know, your story is no different than anyone else, and that's true. It's not. It's not. But being on here allows me to be able to share the story, and maybe the odd person out there might get some good news and some hope for something they're going through as well. And yeah, I don't mind telling you, I was nervous for this test result. I really was. But thankfully, everything seems to have worked out fine. And now, I'm ready to cruise with a whole new attitude, and I'm leaving in less than 10 days. Cannot wait. Well, I hope you appreciate this little update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.